On top of you.
Alright. Crap. Alright, Cole, this is on you.
What the hell?
Wow. That's some jinx
What?
action.
How did he do that?
What's up guys, BrownBearGamez here, and today we're going to talk about Apex Legends and why it fits so well on the Nintendo Switch. Apex Legends is your new first-person shooter that has taken the Battle Royale genre hostage. Its fast-paced game style and new mechanics have really set it atop the leaderboards. Coming after games like H1Z1, PUBG, and Fortnite, Apex Legends has had the luxury of seeing what these games missed and adding to it. One example of this is the ping system. In Apex, you are able to ping anything and everything in the world, whether it be an enemy off in the distance, a piece of armor, or a gun that everybody really likes. The people at Respawn understand that communication is key for a battle royale, and they made that very simple in this game with the ping system. By pressing the right bumper, you are able to mark anything, revealing that position to your partners. So if you don't have a headset or you just don't want to talk to people, you can still communicate with your team. You can tell people to move there or that we're going to go here by simply marking that area. Another great addition is the ability to respawn your teammates. Everyone hates getting thirsted, whether it be PUBG or Fortnite, and everyone hates being taken out when the game is early. But in this game, if you die and they finish you off, your teammates can take your tags and take them to a respawn beacon, bringing you back in the game. Sure, you'll start with no ammo and no armor, but you can still find that throughout the map, or you can go to where you were taken out and pick up the stuff you had before. It's that chance that you can still come back and finish the game that makes you stick around. Some people may not agree, but I think that Legends are a lot of fun too. It makes the game feel a little bit different every time you play it based on the character you choose. Some people might say that it's a little gimmicky and not realistic, but if you want a military type simulator, you can play PUBG for that. And for those of you who don't know what this game is, what a legend is a character that has a different ability. For example, Lifeline is a healer. She will drop a healing drone for you and pick you up quicker. Bangalore is more offensive, and Bloodhound is more tactical. So basically, you can pick a character or a legend that will fit your playstyle. But you can't pick two of the same legends for the same team. So it forces you to think what characters complement each other, what abilities will go good with a different ability or a different character, and really makes you play as a team. And that's what this game does great. It forces you to play as a team throughout the entire game. You aren't jumping out once you die, you are complementing each other with your abilities, and you are marking items for each other throughout the game. Honestly, the game's a lot of fun, and it is almost addicting. It's one of those games that you play till 2 AM knowing that you have to wake up at 5 the next morning to go to work. It is very fast paced and you can jump in and out of games very quickly. You don't spend a lot of time in a waiting lobby. But now, why is this game perfect for the Nintendo Switch? Well, let's start with the sales. The Nintendo Switch has been selling faster than any other console out there. It has done even better than the Wii, which created this gigantic craze back in the early 2000s. It is on pace to beat the PS4 in sales and definitely will surpass the Xbox One. And it's because of that third parties aren't sleeping on Nintendo anymore. Especially with a free-to-play game like this. They should really be focused on getting this thing on as many possible consoles as they can. If you look back when Fortnite released for the Nintendo Switch, you had millions and millions of people download it instantly. And the native voice chat probably did a lot to help that cause. We all know that the Nintendo Online is not the greatest service. Not being able to chat with your friends or not being able to even send a message to them is a real deterrent for some people. But not having native voice chat on Apex isn't a deal breaker. With the ping system, you are able to properly communicate with everyone on your team pretty easily. The Nintendo community would really welcome that with open arms. And we don't have a lot of first-person shooters on the Nintendo Switch. We have Doom, Wolfenstein, and we have a Call of Duty type game that really isn't that great. So a good quality first-person shooter would be amazing, and everyone would love that. But hold up, this game is new, it's nice, the quality is great. Does this even fit on a Nintendo Switch, or could we even get it out here? Yeah, I think so. We have games, again, like Wolfenstein and Doom that made it on to the Nintendo Switch. After being a big Xbox One game and PS4 game, it still functioned properly. Yeah, they might have to lower the resolution to 720p, and they might have to make the game a little bit simpler, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, the people who have the Switch don't really care too much about graphics. They just care about having their games in their hands whenever they want. They don't want to be stuck to a TV, and currently that's what you have to do to play this game. Respawn has also talked about integrating crossplay into Apex. If that were to happen, the Switch would be the last console to enter the battle. Now, do I think that it's gonna make it onto the Switch? I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it, honestly. I more want it to come than think it's going to come. But it would definitely benefit EA, and it would benefit the Switch and Nintendo if it did. It makes sense to do it. You would be missing out on a lot of gamers if you don't bring it over. And honestly, I think that every producer is looking towards a Switch for their games. They just push too many units for them not to want to do it. Let's say that EA wants to do it, and let's say that Nintendo also wants it to come to the Switch. When can we expect it? The clock is ticking and it's already been over a month. These games, or games in general, just kind of fizzle out of popularity. If you look at Blackout, that was cool for about a month, and then everyone dropped off and started playing PUBG and Fortnite again. So Nintendo needs to get this pushed out as soon as possible. There are no directs scheduled to announce it, and the next biggest direct is coming in E3 in June. Yeah, they can go ahead and shadow drop it like they did Fortnite, but that could be too late. At the same time, Nintendo can make this E3 Nintendo's E3. We have a lot of games coming out in the second half of this year. We have Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Zelda, Astral Chain. Dropping Apex during the same presentation would cause ripples and could bring in those people that still haven't picked up their Nintendo Switch. So that's what I'm going with. It's going to be released and announced at E3 in June. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's coming to the Nintendo Switch? Do you think it's coming during E3 earlier? Not at all? Let me know your opinion in the comment section. That's all I have for you guys today. Go ahead and like this video if you like it, subscribe if you like the content, and I'm gonna go ahead and let this game play, and you can see if I get this win or not. Or just drop off now if you don't care. Alright, Brown Bear, out.
See one more?
No, not yet.
Round 6. Beginning ring countdown.
We're outside the ring. We're ready for a war.
You see him down there?
Reloading. Taking him out with a decoy.
Oh, he's up here. Ah, crap, I fell down.
You got the guy
He'll
down
probably be
here.
following us though.
I'm trying to get back up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way back up, dude.
How the hell do you get up from here, man?
I don't think you can, dude. Up, he's over here. He's just by himself.
Got no eyes.
Oh,
Nice, dude.
there it is. GG, boys.